Hey, let me see your ID. I need to see your guys' ID.
No, thanks. What?
You can do whatever you want to do, young man, but at the same time,
what I was doing.
but if you aimlessly walking around here, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Listen to me. I'm letting you talk. Let me talk. Let me explain to you. We have every right to stop you to find out who you are and where you live.
Welcome back to San Joaquin Audits. Today's video comes to you from the University City Police Department. On May 9th, 2021, a man named Yitzi and his friend were walking around Delcrest Drive in University City, Missouri. As Sergeant Beckton of the University City Police Department drove by, Yitzi flipped the bird to the officer's cruiser. Yitzi walked away from the cruiser and sat on a bench. That's when this officer backed up his cruiser and jumped out to confront the two young men. This is when his body camera starts rolling.
You guys live over here?
Free speech is a First Amendment.
Oh, absolutely. But do you live over here?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see your ID. I need to see your guys' ID.
No, thanks. What crime are we suspected of?
Okay, you guys are aimlessly walking out around here?
We're not aimlessly walking out.
No, I need
all the time.
Okay, do you live over here?
Yes, I live in this neighborhood.
Okay, I need to get your ID from you. You give me your name.
All right. No, thank you.
It's not an option.
I'm going to keep walking.
No, you're being detained right now. Both you guys are being detained for suspicious activity. You're aimlessly walking around. I need to see your ID.
I don't have my ID on,
sir. Okay, sir, step over here for a second. I need to see your ID. You're being detained right now.
What's your name and badge number?
That's not my name. Is right here. Okay. I need to see your number? I need to see your ID. Or you need to give me some ID. It's not an option. Or I would take you to the station and get your ID.
Sir, is this because I flicked you off?
No. You're aimlessly walking around here.
I came from my house.
Okay. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs right now. Go ahead and stand up, and you go ahead and resist if you want to.
I'm not.
You're being detained.
Can you video?
Okay, have a seat. Do you have anything that's going to stick me?
No. That's my wallet. If you really want my ID, that's that.
Have a seat. Go ahead and stand up for me, sir. Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
I'm going to pat you down for weapons.
Dude, we came to smoke a cigarette.
Okay.
I came from my house. My friend works at Walgreens.
Okay, you're aimlessly walking around. There's been a lot of stuff that's going on around here.
Explaining to you what happened. Came from my house.
Okay, have a seat. Have a seat. And I'm asking you for your ID. Okay, give us your name. Is your ID in your wallet?
Yes. And I said I don't want to ID myself.
Put your hands down.
What's your last name?
Me?
Yeah. What's your social?
I don't know that by heart. I have it on my phone.
Here, pull it up.
Yeah, check them. 28s and 29s.
So as you can see, this is a clear violation of Yitzi's First Amendment right to the freedom of speech and the Fourth Amendment right to be secure in his papers. Police officers nowadays seem to be more power hungry, and it feels like they have an addiction to obtaining your ID and knowing where you live, your social security, and all your information. In the town I grew up in, they've been known to do this so that way they can go knocking on your door and continue to harass you and your family for sticking up to them. It's all intimidation and ego.
Got a fragile ego, bro. All because I flicked you off.
No, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Why is that of your concern? It might be disrespectful.
No, I'm not concerned about that.
Stop me.
You can do whatever you want to do, young man, but at the same time,
what I was doing.
but if you aimlessly walking around here, I want to know. I want to know. Listen to me. I'm letting you talk. Let me talk. Let me explain to you. We have every right to stop you to find out who you are and where you live.
If that's what you feel like.
The sad reality of this interaction is Sergeant Beckton is a supervising officer. I know sergeants are nothing more than a glorified manager of the other officers in the department, but they're supposed to carry more responsibility on their shoulders, and Beckton is ruining it for other supervising officers across the nation. His statement that they have every right to stop you and find out who you are and where you live couldn't be more wrong. It goes against everything the Fourth Amendment states. It also highlights a clear presumed authority that these officers feel like they have. What Sergeant Becton is basically alluding to is, you do have the freedom of speech, but once you express that free speech, we can stop you and ID you and find out where you live so that we can harass you. That's not how a free nation works, people. That's how a police state works. We have the freedom of speech without the threat of arrest. The question of freedom of speech was brought up in the 1987 case of the City of Houston versus Hill. Ray Hill was an activist for LGBT rights, law enforcement issues, and prison reform. During a protest in Houston, Hill's friend was confronted by police. Hill began shouting at the officers in an attempt to divert their attention from his friend. Hill was arrested for a violation of the city ordinance, making it unlawful for any person to interrupt a police officer from executing their duty. After being acquitted in municipal court, Hill filed a lawsuit against the city in federal court, claiming that the city ordinance was unconstitutional. Hill argued that it violated his First Amendment right to the freedom of speech. The case went to the United States Supreme Court, where, in an 8-1 decision, the Supreme Court ruled that the city ordinance was in fact unconstitutional. The court stated, the freedom of individuals to oppose police action without risking arrest is one of the principal characteristics by which we distinguish a free nation from a police state.
How old are you?
22.
You're 22. Have you ever been arrested for anything?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any warrants right now?
No.
Okay. So where are you guys on your way to now?
Right this bench right here.
Okay.
Smoke a cigarette with my friend and
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you right now. Okay, so you normally come over here, go to the Walgreens, sit on the bench?
Not always this bench, sometimes this
Okay.
bench, sometimes we just stand.
Okay. For future reference, young man, you don't disrespect the police like that.
Yeah.
You don't disrespect the police like that.
Yeah.
And you just aimlessly just walking around. I want to know. I'm doing my job. I want to know who you are and where you live.
Hoods too.
Yeah, hoods are so super suspicious when it's cold outside.
They're just not good anymore.
And you can record, but step back a little bit. They're being detained. Go ahead and continue recording, but I want you to step away. Absolutely.
A lot of danger going on.
And you still talking.
Yeah, because you guys are pieces of shit for stopping people who want to go on to break for a cigarette because I flicked you off. Now all of a sudden I'm acting suspicious. If I would have not flicked you off and we would have kept walking, you would have never, this stop never would have happened. You would have never accused me of doing suspicious activity. Correct? I thought.
Oh, now you want me to answer your question? Okay. No, I don't. It doesn't work like that. Are you guys related?
No.
No.
Both violent, no more.
Okay. Let's get their
Can
information.
I ask you, how do I get an officer complaint form?
And
What's
put them on
that
the
process?
Better stand up. I'll take these cuffs off.
What's the process of getting an officer complaint form?
You come down to the station or call the police station.
Okay.
All right, you guys are free to go.
Have a nice day.
Don't forget your wallet right there.